Hey guys, welcome back. Today our video is going to be all about Sally Beauty. I've talked about Sally's Beauty a couple times and the collab. I know my last giveaway gave a collab palette away. That is their new brand that they have that they collaborated with beauty influencers, kind of trying to figure out what they want and what their concerns were. So I went to Sally's Beauty with my best friend Shauna today. I picked up a couple things. I didn't pick up everything. So I have my basic face down. I couldn't find a highlighter that I liked, so I didn't get a highlighter, but I did get mascara, blush, bronzer, eye palette, and this is Sally's Beauty. This is Eternal Color. Because I did not see any eyeliners. I don't know if they don't have them or the Sally's I went to didn't have them. And I also got a lip color from collab. And here's the cool part. So for my giveaway, you know how I always keep talking about their micellar water and how wonderful it is and how it takes your eye makeup so well, and like I don't even use makeup wipes anymore. They make it in wipes. So I got one for me and one for you guys. So this is going in the giveaway. So you can try the makeup wipes. I'm assuming they're good. They have the same ingredients and everything, because that's awesome. I mean, I like the cotton pads, but that's so much more convenient, and it has the same product in it. So, yay! Awesome, great. Let's go. Okay. So first up, always Painterly Pot. Don't forget to get into my giveaway. You have to like, you have to subscribe, you have to comment, and I will be giving out extra bonus entries during my videos. So you kind of have to watch the whole thing so that you can know what's going on. They did have an eye primer available. I did not purchase it. And let me tell you why. So Sally Beauty definitely has a lot of affordable products. They have really good hair dye, guys. Like salon hair dye. That if you want to do it at home without having to pay somebody that much money, it's a great alternative for that. But all of the collab brand, it didn't matter what I got, like palettes, blush, everything was around $12 to $14. And honestly, if I'm being real honest with you, I didn't want to pay another $12 or $14 for eye primer. Because like I spent my own money on this and I just didn't want to. So I got this palette. This is different than the one that I have and the one that I gave in the other one, because I already know how that one works. This one is called First Impressions. And it is, if you look, more cool tones, purples. And I picked it up and I was like, I like it. Let's get behind it. I'm going to try not to use any other eyeshadow except for what's in this, because if you went somewhere, that's what you would use. So I'm going to use, even though it's shimmer and it's making me hurt my heart a little bit, I'm going up in this top color because it is the brightest one. And I'm going to go all over my eye with it. Okay. It's kind of just sinking in there. It looks really pink in the pan. I know it sounded really southern when I said pan. But it is not pink on the eye. And this is straight on top of Painterly Pot, so if it had color, it would show up. But like I said before in my videos, you never know how things are going to react with your body chemistry. You never know how colors are going to go on, but it did go on pretty smoothly. I did have to tap into the pan more than once to get it, but I usually do. I'm not loving the fact that I have shimmer above my brow bones. I know that, and I've watched my videos, I know that does not translate, so you can't really see it, but I can see it. If you were close up to me, you could see it, but also, here's the first bonus entry. Can you tell a difference in under my eyes today? Yes or no? Just, yes, I can tell a difference. No, I can't. Yes, it looks great, or it looks worse, or whatever. Just tell me what you think about under my eyes today. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, so I'm going into this palette, and there's 8 shades in it. So the natural transition shade, when you got 8 colors, you got what you got. Or as my daughter says, because her teacher taught her, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. So I'm going to go right above the color that I used as my all over color, and it is kind of a dove color, a mid-tone gray. We'll see if it turns brown on me, because these have a tendency to go a little bit more. Okay, let's see. Yep, it's turning brown. This is a problem I have. And you know, purple and grays are very hard to make subtle. So when people make eyeshadows and they're making palettes and pressing pigments and doing all that good stuff, it is really hard for companies to get like a true purple or a true gray. Because, and this is a kind of warmer palette, there is a brown in it, so I'm assuming that that's what they were going for. But if you're like me, sometimes you get a little disappointed when something looks very purple in the pan and then you put it on and it looks brown. Now this was a taupey kind of gray, so it's going to look brown on me. It probably will look brown on you too. But I will say the color payoff is good. It blended in with the other color really well. It's a very good transition shade, so I'm not mad at it. So I'm going to go in with this deeper gray right here, just to kind of deepen my crease up a little bit. And now this one is more of a true gray, so this might change the whole look of the eye. Let us see. Oh yeah, oh wow, that's really pigmented. Okay. Alright, collab. I'm not mad. So this gray, this furthest up gray, that's gray. Like, that just changed the whole look. I'm actually super happy now. Because I was going to be like, man. Because there were a couple different, they have a lot of these palettes in all different colors, schemes. They have some that have like bright colors in them. They have some that are all like naturals. They have some, you know. But, oh, I like that. Right? I mean, that's, and I just dipped a little, and I did this. So, good job. Whoever collaborated on this palette in particular. I like it. Okay. I'm going to deepen that up just a little bit more. Really make an eye stand out. Windshield wipe. How do we think? I think it looks really good. What do you think, Larry? Thumbs up. He's just not going to talk. Like, apparently he's just so traumatized from our last video that he was just not even talking. Okay, there we go. Alright, and I'm going to go in with my trusty Morphe G18 brush, which is that round tip taper brush, which is a little bit more precise than something like this, where it's fluffy and kind of all over the place. And I'm going to go into this color. I don't know if it has the color names on it. Does it? No, they're just numbered. Okay, well, this is color number. Do you like how many times I'm going to look at this? This is color number 6. And I'm going to go into it. It's like a satin dark gray. Apparently we're going gray today. Oh my. That is really pretty. Ooh. Okay.
Ooh la la.
Just gonna kind of blend that a little bit better into, actually I'm gonna go back with that first brush, my Morphe G24 fluffy brush, just because I did not expect that to come, the payoff to be that plentiful. I'm just gonna kind of, ooh, I did it again. You need to stop me when I do that and know better. And know better. I like that. And I still have, and I mean, there's still pigment on here, so I'm actually not going to dip again. Ugh. And I'm going to go in on the other side. Okay, I need to dip in, but not very much. I'm not making a V as much as I am just kind of massaging around the outside of my eyeball. But you can feel it. You can feel where your brush is. If you can't, you may need to go to a doctor. Ooh. Okay. So if I was going to do a day look, I probably wouldn't do anything else. This would probably be good. 3 shadows. Great. But since I kind of want to see the versatility of the palette, I'm going to go a little bit more into it. See what it really has to offer. So I'm going to use my trusty MAC 212 brush, which is that flat paddle brush. I'm going to go into, let's just go for it, guys. I'm going to go into this purple color, which is color number 3. It's the purple one. Let's see if it's really purple, shall we? Okay, so I got a little fallout, but I did not tap my brush, so that is as much my fault as it is the color's fault. It's purple. I think it looks pretty good. Oh, tap. Whew. So these are definitely a softer eyeshadow. They definitely have pretty good payoff. I mean, you're getting 8 colors for, I think it was like 13. It might have been 12. All of the stuff in collab is like 12, 13, 14. So it was one of those prices. But for a $12 palette, like, you could stop there. This could be your look. But I'm not going to stop there because I'm going to use every single one of these colors on my eye. So now I'm going to go into this kind of satiny finish gray with my MAC 242 brush. Did I just grab it? I did. I'm so proud of myself. And this is just, it's kind of the same version as the gray that's above it, but it's metallic. I'm going to go right in the corner of my eye, just kind of lay it down. That's not really showing up much. But that could be because I already have a bunch of stuff in my eye. I am going to try and see if I can get a little better payoff if I use my finger. I don't know. I kind of like it though. Let's see. I'm going to swatch it so you can see. It is like it's almost taupe on. Like it looks gray in the thing, but it comes off kind of more taupe. It's a little darker. Since I've gone a little darker, the only other color that I have not used in here is color number, what color number is this? I am so 2. So I'm going to go back in with my Flurfy brush, the Morphe R33, and go into this kind of, I don't know what color I would call this. Ooh, it has a lot of fallout there. Ooh, like a lot. Okay, so I got way too much on my brush. And just kind of blend this, smoke it out a little bit more, because I obviously decided that I was doing a dark eye. I think that you could do a lighter eye with this, like if you didn't go, kind of like I did at the very beginning, if you use some of the lighter, more transition colors, this would definitely a palette that you could transition from day to night super easy. Or just do a really quick 5-minute, and I'm saying 5-minute on purpose because there have been several people who have asked me to do the 5-minute makeup challenge. I'm aware that the gauntlet was thrown. I'm not ignoring it, but I'm kind of ignoring it. Alright, so I'm going to go back into that kind of pinky purple color and just blend up. But overall, I'm going to say that this is a win. Yay! Alright, so 1 point for Sally's, or for collab. Sally's collab, whatever. Why are you telling me to wrap it up? I've literally just started. I know I have other products, but it's not going to take as long. That's why I did my eyes first. Okay, so my eyes are done. I used every single color in this palette. I'm going to say it's a win. I like it.
Ding, 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 ding.
He said he can't come in with the sound effects. He's gonna be saucy off camera. I am gonna go in with that purple, actual purple color, and just right under my eyes because I am doing kind of a smoky eye. I hate it when people ask for smoky eye because you're like, that could mean anything. Alright. Not mad at it. Alright. I did just remember after I did my eye that I haven't done my blush or my contour or my bronzer. So I got the Collab bronzer. It is Sun Obsession Sculpting Bronzer in the color Major. I have tape and all their stuff. And it is really light. I don't even know if it's going to show up. I hope it does. I got this one on clearance. That's it. The good thing about Sally's, they mark stuff down and they do a really good job. So this was originally $13.49. I got it for $7.49. Always on the market for a good deal. I'm the girl at the Ulta counter, or at the Ulta counter, at the Ulta, oh my gosh, at Ulta, like in those bins that's just, you know, been picked, that's been picked over, and I'm searching for that one OPI eyeshadow that's like $2.99, because I know it's there. I just have to find it. Okay. So it looked lighter when it was closed than when I actually kind of got it out. It's a pretty color though. It's not, you know, I'm really fair, so I don't think it looks bad. It goes on really well. It's blending in. It's not blotchy. It's really, yeah, it's real nice and soft. Let me see if I can do a little bit on my arm so you can see. It's just a really good kind of mid-toned brown. I like it. Alright, so that's 2 for 2. 2 for 2 for Sally's Beauty. Collab. I say collab because I have one product that's not collab. Alright. I like it. So, collab bronzer, Sun Obsessions, A+. I actually really like that. Like, as much as I liked the Essence one that I've been using. And better than this. What? So, really good job on that. So this blush, there's a story behind this blush. They had other colors, but I got the one that Tati Westbrook used and that everyone went like crazy because anytime, I'm sure if you're watching me, you know who Tati Westbrook is. She's like the OG beauty influencer, and all she does is makeup reviews and product reviews, and does it like a lot. But she used the Meet Cute, and this looks like such a dark color, but it says it's a sheer blush, and it's dark, but it says it's sheer. We're gonna find out. So I'm just gonna take my Crown blush brush, which you know is one of those diffused airbrush brushes, and just kind of slowly start to put some on it. Oh, that is so pretty. Ooh, and this is Meet Cute. Remember, you're just kind of doing the apple of your cheeks and then going. Now, I will say that when I put the blush on, the only downside I'm going to say that it has is that the color grabbed immediately. So it was kind of hard to, which is weird because it's supposed to be sheer. Oh my gosh, under my eyes. I can't even. Okay. So my one complaint with the eyeshadow is the fallout. Because as you can see, I was tapping my brush and trying not to get too much color. And it definitely had a lot of fallout. So if I would use this, if I'm using this again, definitely wait to I would definitely wait to wipe my bake off until after I've done my eyes next time. But you'll live and learn. And there are really expensive brands that have really bad fallout, so hashtag self-culture. Nodramamakeupmama, sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I love Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I do, but they made a mistake, and they know it. Everybody knows it. That's no drama. How does it? I don't know if I love the blush. I mean, it's okay. I kind of wanted them all to be a win. It's okay. I'm being honest, like, because I think that's important. Because I think that's why I started to do this, just because I do watch a lot of the beauty influencers. I'm trying to open an eye pencil, so we're gonna have a little discussion while I'm doing that. I got it. And I watch a lot of them, and it's gotten to a point, and that's why I wanted my name to be Nodramamakeupmama, because I just want to come to you and be a realistic person who has a realistic budget, who gets really excited when there's new things that come out, and does, you know, sometimes indulge and get $65 palettes, but also is really excited when something that's $3 works. So, and I'm not going to ever give you a biased opinion of something just because I'm like trying to get on somebody's good side. I mean, I only have a little over 200 subscribers, so obviously no one is sending me things. So you are getting my unbiased opinion. Oh my gosh.
It's almost plastic.
What is this?
It's a round.
Okay. Fly away home. This is the brand Eternal Color that they sell at Sally Beauty, and I got this because I could not find a collab eyeliner. I found that they had like the big chubby sticks that you can put all over your eyes, but they did not have they didn't have any thin ones. If they did, somebody comment below. That can be an extra entry. If you know they do and I just missed them, let me know. This is in the color Opulent Eggplant. So, for you, those of you who have been watching me for the last 2 weeks, for my entire career on YouTube, know that I'm a huge fan of purple eyeshadow, eyeliner. And mostly that's because I have a little bit of green in my eyes, not a lot. And I think that, well, I know that purple brings green out. Purple is good on people with brown eyes because it brings that little bit, if you have any, that little bit of green out in your eyes and just kind of makes your eyes pop more. And it's better than doing black because, you know, you don't want that like flat. Because black can actually be dulling. I know it is definitely something you want to do for an effect and everything, but it can actually make your eyes look dull because it is black. And, I mean, I don't even know if that sentence made sense. Okay, so really, seriously, comment down below if collab has any, because I'm not super in love with this. It's kind of grabbing at my eyelid, which is not something I enjoy when putting on an eyeliner. And it's kind of, I don't know, it just doesn't feel as smooth as I would like it to be. And it's not going on as smooth, like it's catching, which means I have to go back and like, fix it 10 times. This is one of those situations where if I was being really anal retentive, I'd end up having eyeliner all the way up my eyes because I would just keep trying to evening it out. Yeah, ow, it kind of hurts. It's like rough. I think this one's $3.99 though, so maybe that's a get what you pay for situation. Fail. But it's not collab. But it is Sally's Beauty. So I'm going to use the Love Your Curves Extreme Curl and Sculpt Mascara. Incredibly Sexy Va-Va-Voom Lashes. Now I will tell you, if this mascara does what it says it's going to do, I'll be shook because I have a really hard time with mascara. I really like the packaging. They have one that's red, there's one that's I think pink, and one that's purple, and they all do different things. But it's like a matte black with like a really pretty, their packaging is very nice. It's clean lines. I like the matte black because it doesn't show fingerprints. So when your people are stealing your makeup. Oh no. Okay, I can already tell I'm not gonna like this. This is one of those brushes. Oh, it looks like a pickle. Don't laugh at me, it's true. It's one of those brushes, hold on, that is like rubber, like rollerball from Benefit. And I just don't like that. But we're gonna do it. I rubbed the excess off because quite a lot came out. That's really why I don't like the rubber ones. And maybe the other ones don't have that, and maybe I should try a different one. But this is what I have right now. Well, you know, and Tati said she really liked this. But she also likes Lash Paradise, which I think is garbage, so to each his own. I do like, though, that even though it is rubber, it is kind of curved, so it does pick up all your lashes. I guess this is for somebody that's not me. I don't like the hard, I mean, it's okay. I don't like the hard rubber wand. That's just me. My sensitive, delicate little eyes don't like to be attacked by spikes. Because that's literally what it is. It's like a spiky cactus looking thing. I know that Collab is not the only brand. I'm not like calling them out or anything. Most brands have this kind. And for some people, that really, really works. It does not work for me. But overall, I really liked the palette like a lot. And I want to go back and get one that maybe doesn't have quite so, because now that I know how pigmented they are, I had the other one but it had a lot more light colors in it and they were more neutral. I kind of want to try one that has some of the more colorful colors. Because this just isn't giving me what I want. It is, I don't know. Okay, let's say I'm on the fence about this. I'm actually going to wear this in real life, not just like first impression, and I'll get back to you. Because it might be something that's earth shattering. Because as I was putting it on this eye, I was kind of like, oh, this actually looks pretty good. So I'm going to throw a little highlighter on. Today I'm going to use my Essence Pure Nude Space Lighter, which is not a straight up dupe, but a pretty good dupe for the diamond one. If you don't want to pay $34 for the Too Faced Diamond Fire, this is a kind of matte, good opal kind of color highlighter. It's a lot softer than the Too Faced one. Obviously, it's not as finely milled. It doesn't have the pachow, but it looks really pretty. I usually, if I wear this one, I usually am using it as a base for another highlighter. And you're like, Jessica, that's stupid. No, it's not. Watch. I'm going to take my Jeffree Star Cosmetics Peach Goddess. I'm just literally going to barely dip my brush because his stuff is intensely pigmented. And see how that just kind of did up a notch? That's fine. I don't know. I don't know why I make that noise. So I'm going to put a little of this on my brow bone. And on my nose. Right there. And right there. Ta-da! Okay, so last thing I'm going to do is try this collab. It says it is this was also reduced to $7.49. It's, has this been opened? I hope I did that. Otherwise, guys. Okay, it doesn't look like it's been opened. This is the color Blossom, which I'm assuming is probably going away because it was on sale. But their lip gloss, their lip stains, liquid lip colors, claim to be long wearing and lightweight. So let's see. Okay, it goes on. Very similar to Tarte. Guys, my lips are so chapped. Ooh. Alright, it's real. It's not sticky at all. I really like that. I don't know if I really like it with this look, but I really like it. Like, I will be using this. It goes on really well, and I don't feel like I have anything now. Granted, I'll have to let you know about transfer-wise, whether it stays on long, but it went on really well. I literally dipped it in once and did my whole lips, which is nice. So overall, I'd say that it was a success. Like, if you're gonna go out and try so many things, Colab has a lot of great things out there. They're in that middle range price range, but I think they're definitely a step above drugstore, especially that bronzer. Oh my god. And so they're worth, I mean, drugstores have about the same prices on their stuff now too, especially companies like NYX and things like that. I mean, our Makeup Revolution, they're the same prices. So I would say that they're definitely competing with the big boys. The only one I didn't really like was the blush. I didn't like the eyeliner, but it's not Colab. It is Sally's Beauty. And don't forget to enter my giveaway with my, I just added the makeup removing wipes. And here's a little thing for you. For a bonus entry, what is my husband's first name? Ooh, bye guys.